thank you for your company on this Saturday morning. Well, the world will soon learn more details about what led to the events of 9/11.
Yeah, 1 week out from the 20th anniversary of the terror attacks, the US president has announced he'll declassify government documents. US correspondent Amelia Adams joins us from Los Angeles. Amelia, good morning. Victims' families have been pushing for this for years.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to stop it right there. I just want to say blessings this morning. And I just want to give you a little info before we go any further. Because this particular video out of Australia, and this was done 3 hours ago, and well, they're going to start talking about Biden's popularity. And some of you may remember that our sister, where she goes by Sufficient Grace, and her name is Tatum, and well, she had put a comment of a video on my channel, probably I'd say about 1.5 to 2 years ago. And well, I thought, just like that one dream that had 2 meanings because of heart issues, because when I, talk to people, I talk to them about their heart issues, because that's my gifting, heart issues and law and grace, where dreams are concerned. And well, that dream turned out to have 2 meanings, okay? But anyways, with this here, Tatum, she had a dream. And it was a very short dream. She was upstairs, a long stairway upstairs, and she was known to be in a classroom full of people. And well, there were UFO pictures on the wall. And she said she heard that when they tried to impeach the president, everything starts. Now, they are trying to impeach Mr. Biden. Now, I thought this was about Trump at the time. But again, now I believe it's probably about Biden. So let's listen, you guys. This is very important.
What has the president promised?
Well, essentially transparency. Sophie and Dickie, Joe Biden's ordered the Justice Department to review classified documents which relate to the FBI's investigation into 9/11. In a statement this morning, the president says the American people deserve to have a fuller picture of what their government knows about those attacks, and he acknowledged that the public interest here outweighs any potential damage to national security. This is also Joe Biden fulfilling a campaign promise. He campaigned on the fact that he would do this, and as you mentioned, he's been under enormous pressure from victims' families, first responders. In fact, about 2,000 Americans wrote to the president last month telling him not to bother showing up to next week's 20-year commemorations empty-handed, in other words, unless he had declassified these documents. So a lot of those people will be looking for anything that links Saudi Arabia to the hijackers when these documents are released over the next 6 months, and the Saudi government has denied any involvement.
It'll sure be interesting. As you say, Amelia, President Biden is under a lot of pressure at the moment. He has several crises on his plate, and his approval rating is slipping.
Yeah, it is not a good month. In fact, arguably the worst month for the president so far, Dickie. He's right now in Louisiana, where he's copped a little bit of heat from fed-up locals. He's dealing with the fallout of a Category 4 hurricane, which has left 50 dead and millions without power. But really, his handling of the Afghan war and the troop withdrawal there has done him the most damage. A new poll today showing 60% of Americans disapprove of Joe Biden's handling of that situation. He also had to announce some disappointing jobs figures this morning. The US economy, or jobs market I should say, underperforming, and Joe Biden has blamed the Delta variant of the coronavirus for that. Certainly America's slow pandemic recovery is not helping his popularity, and his approval rating has slipped to 43%. That is a new low for Joe Biden. Dickie and Sophie.
Okay, and one more thing, another sister, her name is Ein, and I'm not sure it's 153 Ein. It may have been another Ein, I'm not sure. But she also had an awake vision of, Lisa on The Simpsons, where she has that little purple outfit on and she becomes president with the little pearls on her neck. Well, she had a knowing that Kamala Harris was Lisa at that point in time, that the Lord was telling her that, Vice President Harris is going to become President of the United States, okay? And, well, I just thought I would share all this with you this morning. And I'm going to share another video later, and it's going to be about food. The prices are getting ready to jump. And anyways, God bless you all. Look up, because our redemption is drawing oh so near. Amen and amen.